for a top 100 video. Suggestions welcome.
Okay, that text-to-speech sucks. I am getting rid of that. I'm having a slight difficulty in getting the chat to actually show up from YouTube, so we might have to go without chat. Or at least chat showing up on the video. I'm still going to check chat, but yeah, got a couple of issues. Just one or two. For some reason, it's just not showing up. I've checked my... Anyway, let's get the show on the road, shall we? Enough of this palaver. Let's go.
Juggernaut live.
This is the main event of the evening. It's me,
Jugger. How's it going? Good evening. Good evening. Yeah, it's a bit dark. I haven't turned my light on yet. Hey, Craig. How's it going? I'm so glad that you discovered more games for your collection. That is always awesome. I would love to show your chat actually on the stream, but I'm having a few troubles with that today. But before we go ahead, let me just turn the light on so I'm not in the dark. Christ, I've really got to get used to that. Let me turn that down a touch. Whoa, these Elgato key lights. Oh, they do their job, and then some. Holy shit, I'm blind. I'm seeing spots. But anyhow, today we're going for another NES playing session. I'm putting together a top 100 NES games list, but I'm not that familiar with NES games. See, I live in the UK, and NES wasn't really a big thing here. So I didn't get my first NES until... 15 years ago, maybe something like that, in my mid-20s, early 30s. And so I have a very limited knowledge of the library. I know the big games, but there are lots of obscure titles in the 1,000 plus out there that are available. So with that in mind, I want to actually check them out, see how they're going. And basically work my way through the list. Okay, can you guys let me know if I'm buffering or if I've got any issues like that? If that is the case, then I might have to switch the latency of the stream and be right back. On my preview window, it looks like I am completely frozen. Okay, it looks like I am completely and utterly frozen. Bear with me 1 second. I'm just going to have a look and see what it looks like from my actual YouTube channel to see how things are there. But it looks like good old YouTube's messed up. But no, it looks actually okay on the actual page. So that's good. It suddenly ended until I refreshed. How peculiar. Okay. Right, people, let's get right to it. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty, the reason why we're all here. NES games. Okie dokie. So, Super Kid, thank you very much. Thank you for letting me know. That's really appreciated. I'm sorry that you can't see your chat on the actual stream, but here we go. Here's the stream layout. For some reason, my controller's not showing up either, which is really weird. Okay, that should be an easy fix, though, in theory. Yeah, there we go. Good, buttons all lined up. Excellente. Right. Oh, on the offshoot, picked up one of these the other day. Neo Geo Mini. I'm going to be hacking the shit out of that later on, putting some extra games on it, including some Capcom favourites. I cannot wait. I heard a lot of bad reviews about this thing, but I like it. Okay, it doesn't have the clicky stick, but it's certainly the emulation superb on it. Anyway, I digress. We are going off the beaten track. And let's pick a game. So, as it's the first game of the evening, I will open the floor to you guys. Do you guys have any obscure NES games that you really like and that you think might be a worthy addition to the top 100 NES games of all time list? If you do, if you have any games like that, pop them in the chat and I'll check them out and we'll see. Yeah, the other night I did a stream and I never played Wrecking Crew before, and one of my subscribers recommended that to me. That game actually popped up straight on the list because I really enjoyed it. Little Samson, I have already recorded footage for. Good suggestion, Super Kid. It's an excellent game, so I have already got that one in the bag, so we don't need to do that one. But do you guys have any others? Any others that I may not know about? Any games that are personal favourites of yours, maybe, that many people overlook? I've got one like that, which was called Kickmaster. And Kickmaster is basically Castlevania without the sword. Creon Conquest we did on the last stream yesterday or the day before. So Creon Conquest has already been in the bag as well. But it's good to know that we're on the right track. You've got a good selection there. There's some solid games that you're suggesting. Have you got any more for me? Maybe something off the beaten track. Maybe something that people don't normally like, but something that you really enjoy. Oh, it's your first time watching, Super Kid. Okay, well, that's no problem at all. I really appreciate suggestions. As I say, my knowledge of the library for the NES isn't that spectacular. A lot of the games I know from playing it elsewhere. A lot of games I've learnt. Oh, the mysterious Murasame Castle. Oh, that's one I've never even heard of. So let's check that out, shall we? Mysterious. Let's do a search for that. Is that its UK or US name, Craig, or is it a translation of its Japanese name? I'll do a search for Murasame. Murasame. No. That's coming up empty. Muramase, maybe? Hey, Faxanadu. I guess you really like Faxanadu based upon your name. It's a great action RPG in the vein of Zelda 2. Okay, we will definitely check that out. Hudson Soft's finest hour. Well, if that is high praise indeed, because Hudson Soft have made some great games. Okay, so we are going to be using a cycle accurate emulator called Misen. Shatterhand 1 and 2 we've done already. Felix the Cat? Yeah, we can go for Felix the Cat. I can't find this Muramase though. It's a Japanese exclusive game, so it's probably under its Japanese name somewhere. So let me just see. Oh, it's a Famicom Disk System game. Right. Okay. The mysterious Murasame Castle. Yeah, it's a Famicom Disk System title. And it's called Naso no Muramase Joe. Okie dokie. Right. Okay, now we've got a name for it. We can search for it. Theory, it should pop up. Nazo. Nazi Dr. Mario? Okay. Let's do Mura. Ah, it's coming up empty. That might be one I don't have access to. Okay. says it's one of the earliest games for the Famicom Disk System on this list. Rekka, I've already got in my top. Yeah, I've already got Rekka. Where you can get NES ROMs now that MU Paradise has gone, I don't know. I've had my collection for quite a while before MU Paradise and all that stuff went down. So I've got no idea where you pick them up from now. I'm guessing torrents somewhere. There'll be a torrent of it. Okay, I'm just opening up my Famicom Disk System list. I'm gonna look for this Nutso. Right, Murasame. Oh, I can't find it. How weird. Not in my Famicom Disk System list either. The plot thickens. Is it super rare or something? Well, it's a game that I'm definitely going to have to look at in the future, because now it's piqued my interest, but I don't seem to have it. I thought I would have had it. I've got Masashi Naboken, I've got Natanate Baseball, but not that one. Okay, so I'm sorry, it looks like I won't be able to play that game this time around. So yeah, I said Muramasa a few times. Natsu no Murasame, Joe would mean like the puzzlesome castle of rain showers. It's really thrown me off that I don't have that one now. But never mind. So what was the other selection of games we had suggested? So we've got Faxanadu. So that will be the next one. As it's an RPG, we won't play it a great deal because otherwise we'll be here all night playing it. But we will get a fair taste of it. Faxanadu. There we go. All right, so let's go. So what I'm going to do is, just before I start playing this, is I'm just going to show you my layout for how I record this stuff, as some of you are new here, as I'm sure many of you are new here. So what I've got is a two-system setup. So I've got one screen with my stream, I've got the game running, and what I also have is I've got two separate recording channels. So I've got one that records the game clean, so no matter what we speak about, no matter what noises come out over the stream, no matter what video layout we have, the game will come out with just the game video and just the game audio. And then, of course, we have our separate recording, which is the stream in general. Okay, so it's all good. We will get a nice, clean video clip out of this, no matter what we do. So, let's go. Nice shorts. I've been on a long journey. I came back to my hometown to find it is almost deserted. The gate is closed, people are gone, and the walls are crumbling. I wonder what happened. No, I can't kill him, so he must be friendly. I want you to see the king right away, although you've just arrived. Alright then, show me the way. Take it we're going this way. There is a mark of Jack by the keyhole. Oh, I hate it when my keyhole gets marked. Yeah, time flies, huh? Time flies. I've got a lot of games that I'm really fond of from when I was about 7 or 8 years old. Dried meat to bring energy for 50 golds. This is not enough golds. No, I've got no golds. I am poor. And I'm going this way. What's in this door? Wow, she looks surprised. Listen to people. You'll only get frustrated if you just walk around. The dwarves are robbing the elves' money and jewellery. Okay. Riveting. Hey Caleb and Rainer. This is the elf town of Elois. It's located at the bottom of the world tree. And the elves live here. Go to see the guru before you see the king. Well, where's the guru? Is this the guru? It looks more like a priest. Yeah. If you're going to see the king, take this ring. Take my ring! Please take my ring! It'll identify you if you lose it, so I will take Ring of Elf. How do I put it on? Is it a shield? Is it armor? No, okay. It's not a shield. Is it magic? No, so it must be player. What up, player? So now I've got a new ring. Let's go and speak to this guy having a smoke in the tavern or whatever this is. Hello, I sell keys. What would you like? I've come to buy. Do you have a jack-shaped key? Oh, what a surprise. I've got no golds though. This is not enough golds. That was the one I... Was that the one I just came out from? No, it's not. Okay. Hello, I sell tools. What would you like? Come here to buy. What would you like? Okay. Go speak to the smoker. Thank you for the subscription there. Always appreciated. Thank you so much. The dwarves are already in town. It looks like the end is near. Taking it, this is the way. No, Super Kid, I was missing the ROM. I've got the floppy disk system BIOS and everything. I just don't seem to have the game. Don't have negative thoughts. Remember your mantra. Okay. A positive message from a video game. So where is the king? Can't seem to kill him. So, where do I go? I take it we just go this way. I shall give you magic for 200 golds. This is not enough golds. Let's go through the other door. Oh. Do you want a martial arts lesson for 200 golds? This is not enough golds. Okay. What's she going to offer me for golds? The last well is almost dry. It's the king! Hello, Mr. King, sir. I'm glad you could come. Disaster has befallen us. The elf fountain water, our life source, has stopped. The wells are drying up. Many men went out and nobody came back. You are our last hope. I shall give you 1,500 fucking gold. Oh, yeah. Prepare your journey with this money. It will be a dangerous journey. Take care of yourself. Let's roll. We're fucking loaded. Yeah. We're rich. Good luck. I don't need luck. I have greens coming out my ears. Do I want a martial arts lesson? I suppose that lets me do unarmed combat. So we'll go for it. Oh, heck yeah. No, it just filled up my power bar. Wonderful. Okay, in here. Let's get some weaponry. I wouldn't really call a dagger a tool, but I'm going to take it anyway. And the deluge, because that sounds like it could be interesting. But I'm going to hold off, because I don't want to blow all my money in one shot. I want to go in here, get that key. Okay, Super Kid, I appreciate that. I probably have it somewhere. It's just a case of finding it, perhaps. Perhaps it's not in one collection. It might not be in Tosec. It might be in Good Tools or something. I will have a look for it and dig it out, ready for the next stream. Okay, so let's pick up that mysterious potion. We've got 400 gold left. So let's go for Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's go for the elixir. Right, let's move on. So the first things first, we have to get our weapon out. We can't kill civvies. Definitely can't kill civvies. But we can kill this ugly thing. Oh yeah, give me the money. There is a mark of Jack by the keyhole. Yes, we know. I've used P. No, the attacking's a bit janky. But it's kind of expected in this genre. It's more about where you're standing than jumping attacks and whatnot. Yeah. Once you've got the hang of where you're supposed to be stood, it's fine. He says, getting absolutely ravaged. Ah, yeah, the Ninja Gaiden Deadpool. Well, the hacks and translations are outside the scope for my list. But I am going to do another list of great homebrew games, because I found this fantastic little homebrew game the other day. Final Fight 3 got ported to the NES, and it's really good. So other ones you suggest there, Craig. So Snake Rattle and Roll, yep, brilliant game. Metal Storm, brilliant game. Ghostbusters 2, brilliant game. And the other ones, Deja Vu, if I remember rightly, was an adventure game. I haven't played a great deal of that. I've never played Captain Skyhawk or Clash at Demon Head, so we will absolutely check those out at some point. Hello, I sell tools. What would you like? I would like death, please. Kill me! Kill me! I've not got enough money for that, so... Respawning monsters, of course. Okay. Track and Field 2 game, yeah, it's pretty good. I prefer Hypersports, though, I have to say. Hypersports is my jam. Not too bad at it, either. On my Twitter page a few weeks ago, I actually beat my personal best for the NES version. The Hypersports, I got nearly, I think it was over 100,000 points. I was quite impressed. I'm never going to get that good again. But yeah, fun while it lasted. Right, so these smoking guys do nothing but sell you keys to progress further, is that right? So I've got another J key. Better than a J cloth, I suppose. Now we've got booze, more importantly. We block the passage to the next town by building a wall. But the dwarves keep coming. You should have a shield, it will protect you from dwarf attacks. Yeah, the homebrew stuff, there's far too much in the way of good homebrew stuff to be ignored. Things like the Final Fantasy VII translation and Biohazard translations, they need to be mentioned. I don't think that the top 100 NES games is worth the scope of homebrew, but things like Kart Fighter, I have to mention it somewhere. But it won't be in the top 100. I'm sticking with the top 100 as officially released games or games that were unofficially released, like the Chimerica stuff and Codemasters games. It's that kind of title that I want to put in the list. And there are so many good NES games that I to be honest with you, I didn't know where to begin. I've recorded about 80 games at this point. But that's barely a drop in the ocean for all the NES games. I don't want to go through them all alphabetically like I did with Game Gear. Game Gear, there was only 600 games or so. I could play those in a week. I played those in a week to make my Game Gear list. But for NES, no thanks. Tanza is superb on the Mega Drive. Yeah, absolutely great homebrew game. I put that on my Mega Drive Mini along with Xeno Crisis. Both fantastic titles. Oh, I'm getting a bit of jerkiness in the game. I think that's my machine going mental. That is not indicative of the game. That is my PC, I think. Perhaps it's fiddling or something. Gremlins 2 is good. See, I like Gremlins 2. I've actually put it in my list. I've already recorded it. I'm a fan of Gremlins 2. Once you get used to the jumping mechanic, it does take getting used to. A bit like Zen Intergalactic Ninja. Once you've got the hang of the jumps, it's a great game. What do I do here? Deluge? Nope, that did absolutely fuck all. Yeah, there are so many good NES games to choose from, Craig. That's why I held off on making a top 100 list. And it's going to have to be 100 games just to cover most of them. But it's a daunting prospect to think, right, okay, there are all these games. What are the best ones? Okay, so where do we go from here? There is a marker jack by the keyhole, right, so we're going in there. Get off me! The tomato flinging was a bit iffy. Yeah. It's hard. Gremlins 2 is a hard game, considering it's really aimed for kids. It's rock solid. Whoa, do you see that shell? That's a bit janky. Oh, and these jumps are quite tight. Okay. Right. Oh, can't I make that jump? Let's try that again. Okay, it's starting to lose some marks here. And its jankiness. I can't really afford life-wise to try that again. I've got no magic left, I've got no shield left. Any items? No, I've just got to hope and pray I can make it through. Hey, Carlos. Muy buenas noches. Oh, jumps! Oh, Nintendo World Cup is excellent. I'm a huge fan of the Kunio-kun games. And that's right up my street. God damn, these jumps though. Is there a higher jump? Double jump? No. Okay. Can't charge my jump. No dash mechanism? Ah, okay. So you've got to get a running start. It's got inertia. I see. Right. I understand now. Still annoying. The name of this game is Faxanadu. Oh, you son of a bitch! You jumped me. Alright, I'll just run away from you then. You're gonna jump me? I'm gonna run underneath you. Yeah, Faxanadu, I agree wholeheartedly. Real football games are a bit boring. I like brutal sports football, speedball of course, one of my favourite games ever. Sensible soccer, no. Who wants a carbon copy of the real thing when you want to play a video game? I want something video gaming. I want to do what I can't do in real life. Like run upstairs without getting out of breath, something like that. Oh, I died. Okay. Don't have negative thoughts. Remember your mantra. My mantra is, oh fuck, I gotta start from here again. But there we go. That is Faxanadu. And that is quite a pleasing game to play. A bit janky, a bit rough around the edges. Definitely shows sign of age. But game's good. I like it. I like it a lot. So let me just put that on my sheet for notice. So bear with me. I have a spreadsheet of all of my games that I've played, what I've recorded footage of, what games I think are going to be in the list, and what order I'm going to put them in. It's all quite boring, but what I do is whenever I play a game, I just mark it off on this list. So Faxanadu. That's another one down. So as that one is down, let's scroll our way through up. You're welcome, Faxanadu John. It's quite a fun little game. I couldn't say for sure that it will be in the top list. It does have a few issues, but I could definitely see myself getting into it if I played it for longer. Absolutely. There's something interesting about it that gets my attention. So that's Faxanadu. So what else have we got on the list that we said we'd try out? So Felix the Cat was another suggestion. So let's try Felix. And what I'm going to do before this actually starts off... Oh crikey, what's going on there? Dropping frames left, right and centre. My hard drive's going mental. But what I was about to say was I'm just going to check no intro to see if the Famicom Disk System Nazo game is there. Yes, it is. Okay, so I have it on the no intro version, not on TOSEC. So we can check that out later. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to that. I'm not sure if my video this time round is going to cover FDS games. I think it probably won't. I think I'll cover it as a separate list. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Have I played Demon Sword? I'm not entirely sure if I have, Craig. I can't remember it. I caught the modding mania in January. I'm at my 3rd console. Nice. Alright, Faxanadu. Good night. Thank you for stopping by. I'll see you next time. Take care. Yeah, I'm in a modding mania as well. I've got this Neo Geo Mini to hack. And I've also got an SNK Arcade Stick Pro over here, which needs to be hacked. It's just down there. I will take care of that at some point. I am huge on modding, but let's get Felix the Cat out of the way, shall we? Ring, ring. Felix, if you don't want to give me the bag, I'll get it from you anyway. I'll give him the bag, my ball bag, on his chin. Let's go. Oh, it's nice and smooth. I can't jump on enemies. That's good to know. Mario has taught me to intrinsically just instinctively jump on somebody's face. Doesn't work for all games though, of course. Oh, I've got a top hat now on. Big and classy. That lasted ages, didn't it? Oh, I got my top hat back. Woo woo! Yeah, it's your standard platform affair, isn't it, really? It is very smooth. It's polished. Whoop. You're going for a virtual fitness class? Oh, cool. This stream will be on for a little while. These streams aren't scheduled, they're not planned. I don't have a specific time when I'm gonna begin or end them. I just wing it. So I would say probably we'll still be here. But Craig, if we're not, then you can always catch us next time. And of course you can always catch the replay stream because it will be on YouTube. So don't worry, you do what you gotta do, pal. And I hope your dance class goes really well, and I hope people get a kick out of it. My kids, they've been doing the Fitness PE with Joe in the morning on YouTube while we're under lockdown, and they absolutely love it. Unfortunately, I've got a bad leg. I've got osteoarthritis in my legs after a car, well, an industrial injury, let's say that, which left me partially disabled, so I can't join in with any of the dance stuff, but I do get a kick out of watching them play and dance. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Croissant. I'm sorry to hear that your internet's too bad. People are getting internet problems with this lockdown because everyone's online. I hope you see. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. Oh, you're Zumba. Oh, my wife likes Zumba, Craig. Yeah. In fact, she made me buy the Xbox One Kinect Zumba game. She loved it. It's a shame that they don't make more Kinect games. I know they're not popular, but we really got a kick out of our Kinect. But we do have VR. We've got Oculus Rift now, so we play a lot of Beat Saber instead. As for this is kind of cool. This is, yeah, it's smooth. It's fairly well presented. Rule? Vehicular combat. Boat. Is that what it's saying? Boat. bowl locks. I fell through the floor. Okay. Right, moving on. So they're the equivalent of sinking quicksand. And I'm dead. Now you guys, please let me know if I start buffering or anything like that. YouTube's had a few hiccups lately, so if my stream goes a bit wonky, please let me know. And I can try and fix it by stopping or starting it and what have you. If I don't hear anything, I'm just going to keep continuing as we are. This isn't bad. Is it top 100 material? Is it better than all of the other platformers on the NES, or a massive amount of the deluge of platform games on the system? I don't think so. But it is fun. Maybe an honourable mention, perhaps. Because I am enjoying playing it. The music's pleasant, and as I say, it runs at a fair clip. Do I buy physical NES games? Yes, I do. They're all in storage though. So I have storage up in the attic for a lot of my older cartridge-based games. I don't have a great lot of room because I actually share my PC's in the living room, and that's where we have my game consoles. So we've only got a set amount of space, and of course certain sacrifices have to be made to fit in that space. So right now, downstairs we have Xbox 360, Xbox One X, got the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, PS2, PlayStation Classic, Mega Drive Mini, SNES Mini, NES Mini. We've got the Sega Saturn, we've got the Wii U, PlayStation TV. What else have we got down there? We've got 2 Dreamcasts, one with a GDMU and one with a regular disc drive. 3DO and an Atari Jaguar. So that's what we have under the TV right now. So we've got the NES classics, so there wasn't really any need to keep my original NES downstairs. So we've kind of moved all that into storage. In terms of games, I've got quite a lot of games, so I have to pick and choose. Oh, we've also got the Switch under the TV, of course. My son and I both have a Switch. My eldest son. So we've got those games. But yeah, and in terms of games, I've got one shelf literally to hold all my stuff down here, and the rest is in storage. So I've got about 100 Xbox One games, maybe 24 of my favourite Saturn games, 30 PS3 and 4 games. All the stuff I play quite regularly, and the rest is upstairs. Oh, the Analog Mega SG, yeah, I'm very interested in one of those. But, unfortunately, due to space constraints, my Mega Drive Mini will have to do for now. I do have a Mega Drive 2 with a Mega CD 2, and a Mega Drive 1 with a Mega CD 1. But, again, they're huge, bulky machines, and if it's a choice between that and a Sega Saturn under my TV, Sega Saturn any day of the week. I love my Saturn. It's great. Oh, I also have 2 N64s underneath the TV. I've got a UK one and a US one, so that I can play all the games from all the regions. So all my other systems have now been put away, including the PC Engine CD, because that the Turbo Duo R I had in anticipation for receiving the PC Engine Mini whenever that comes out. Yeah. And of course, I will be putting more systems away soon when the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X come out. I'll have to make more room, and make more room on the shelf as well for the games, which is a bit of a pity, but hey ho. Yeah, my physical NES collection is quite humble. I've got, I think, 49 games. A lot of the games I really wanted, though. So some of the higher profile games I have are Elite. I've got both Probotector games because I'm in the UK. Probotector is Contra. I've got, as I say, Elite, Maniac Mansion. I got Little Samson before it got really expensive. So that's probably my rare. I've got the Castlevanias. I've got Mega Man 2, but not the other Mega Men. A few other bits and pieces. RC Pro-Am. Isolated Warrior is another one. Ah! Okay. Well, Craig, if you're planning to get a Dreamcast and Saturn, the new Terra Onion mode is right down your alley. They've just released the Terra Onion mode, which is a virtual drive emulator for both of those machines. It's going to be cool. Anyway, Felix the Cat. It's good, but is it great? I don't know. I'll have to have a think about that one. But here we go. Where is that Famicom disc? That Nazo disc that eluded me for so long. Come on. My sound is going all kinds of messed up. Now, it says, look for the Famicom BIOS system. I do have a BIOS here somewhere. Bear with me a sec. NES disk system. There we are. Okay. So this is Nazo no Murasame Joe. A game I've never heard of before, never played, never seen anything of. Or at least I don't think. So we will see. I always make a habit to put my name in it so that nobody can claim that I've stolen footage from somebody else. Which I did have somebody claim, which is utter bullshit, because it had my username on there. But hey ho. Okay, so we should be good to go. It says please insert side B. How do we actually insert side B on this machine? Switch disk side, Control and B. I think I have played this before. I haven't got a clue on. Yeah, I have played this before. Hey. This is interesting. I think I've played it before. It's certainly something that feels very familiar indeed. Mind you, the ninja theme was everywhere in the 80s. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the subscription. That's awesome. Thank you kindly. Yeah. Oh yeah, triple shot. Hope I can't drown. I have no idea where I'm going, by the way. I'm just following paths. Oh, so I've returned here. Okay. So at least we've gone full circle. Oh, he's an assist character for Smash, isn't he? Just gonna follow the path. Oh! It's curtains for you. Kinda shoot 'em uppy. Right, we can't do anything here. Let's go down. What's with the funny face? Doesn't seem to do anything. Well, that mine does, though. Ouch. Ouch! Oh, I'm dead. Okay, we start from where we left off, which is always a relief. Yeah. Now what? Oh, end of level. Okay, so we've got doors that need to be opened by killing people in the room. Nice. I burnt somebody and got loads of money for it. Let us leave this place. That's my shot. Okay, unblockable bullets. Well, this is quite fun. Very simple graphically, it doesn't really show off what the disc system can do, but it's got it where it counts. Yeah. Oh, come on. Really? Yeah. Is that game over? Nope. Okay. Oh, I like the sound effects. Yeah. Damn. How can I get close enough to some bitch? Yeah, there we go. Nah. Oh, we start the level again. Okay, we'll do the level. Have another play. I'm gonna go this way. It was up here. Gotta be quick on the reflexes with this, don't you? The enemies attack you really fast. It plays almost like a shooter in a way. Gotta be on the money really quick. And if not, you die. Not doing very well on this one. Ah, come on. Go. This guy, you're a bit of a dick. No, we can't go up by the side of him and hit him. That is too cheap for this game. Wants me to do it the hard way. Might be able to get a cheeky shot in. No, it did no damage to him. No. Okay. Well, we played it. We found it. We played it. Nazo no Murasame Jo. As I say, I don't think Famicom Disk Systems are going to be covered in the scope of the top 100 NES games. I think they're probably going to be on their own list. But we've found out what the game was, we played it, and yeah, it's pretty good. So let's see what other suggestions we've already had in the actual chat. I'm just scrolling up a touch. Zanak or the Guardian Legend? They're both shmups. Guardian Legend, if I remember, is awesome. Zanak... I can never remember. Zanak is the parody of another shmup, if I remember rightly. Or there's a parody of Zanak. Can't quite remember. But we will check it out. Let me just get back over to NES games. Quite ready. There's so many files, it takes a few seconds for my PC to actually get to the Zs. Right. Zanak. Ah, compile. Ah yes, this is the game that has a parody of it. And the parody is way better than the actual game. I've forgotten what the parody is, what it's called, but I haven't played it already. do have an auto fire, which is quite handy. It is slow though, so I'm going to use my own. Whoa. They are determined to smash me in the face. There we go. Moving on. Yeah, the parody is definitely the better game. For the life of me, I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head though, but there's a parody of this game on the NES. And you're fighting carrots and rabbits and all sorts of weird stuff, and it's really, really good. It's a lot more hectic than this game is. It's on the same engine, and it's so much fun. Yeah. Blindsided by a bullet. Yeah, let me just think of what the parody of Xanac was. Gunnack, I think it was called. Gunnack. And it's one I have recorded, but as we've done Xanac, we'll go to Gunnack just to see the differences. So, Gunnack. Yeah, so this is, if I remember rightly, the parody of Xanac. It's made by Compile also. And this is a lot of fun. Now this isn't the one I'm thinking of. But this is fun also. Maybe it is the one I'm thinking of. Maybe it's just a little bit later that it goes mental. Yes, this is the one I'm thinking of, yeah. This game is great. Star Force is great also, Carlos. Star Force muy bueno. Sorry, I don't know a lot of Spanish, I apologise, but bueno, Star Force bueno. Yeah, in this version, it's like Xanac, but it's a lot faster paced, and you have killer bunny rabbits that actually fire carrots at you. So it's instantly a better game. It reminds you of Musha, yeah, it's Musha-esque. Doesn't destroy your fingers as much, this one. Yeah. Die, bunnies! Okay, we've got the homing shots ready. First boss down. Easy money. Close. That was too close. Oh no, I'm with my puny little pissy ship. Ah, bit of a power up at least. Okay, I think I've just about recovered from that little food pan. Alright, Craig, well, thank you for stopping by. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Take care. We're at the Killer Bunny boss. So sinister with its red eyes. You too. Stay safe, Craig. B-Wings. Oh, that's one I haven't played before. I don't think. I'll try that. Come on, die, bunny, die. And he's down. Yatta! Ring! But do you see what I mean? That this, well, for me at least, this feels better than Xanax does. By quite a margin. Gonna buy a wing. Turbo power. And then carry on. Oh no, lost my wings. another subscriber. Thank you very much. Thank you, Carlos. That's appreciated. Thank you for the subscribe. What's T? Whatever it is, we've got 2 of them now. B for bomb. T for tanks for all the money, maybe? Who knows? Doing alright. Making steady progress. Oh no, clip my wing. Oh, Twinbee. Yeah, Twinbee, yeah. It's a good game. It's also known as Stinger for some machines. And I like Poppin' Twinbee as well. Oh hi, forgive me if I say your name wrong, but hi, Tunk. Is that how you pronounce it? If I've murdered your name, I do apologise, but thank you for the kind words. Hi from the Channel Islands, which is where I am. Yeah, Famiclones are great little systems. How they produce things so cheaply and yet still functioning. It's quite interesting. Yeah. I'm glad you enjoyed my videos so far. And this NES video has been asked for a lot, and I've kept putting it off. Had some personal things come up, lost my job, started a new job, had a new baby, my wife's mother passed away, a few bits over the last year, so I haven't been making long videos or list videos, but now that things are settling down, it's time to start again. And what better way to start than with the NES? It's a machine that I didn't really grow up with because I live in the UK, and here the NES wasn't big at all. It was all about the ZX Spectrum, the Commodore 64, the Amstrad CPC 464, the Atari ST, and the Commodore Amiga. And if you did have a console, then it would be the Sega Master System. I've already done a list for the Master System, but it's time I discovered some NES games that I may not have known previously. And while we're under lockdown, let's enjoy some games, shall we? New, old, or games that are new to me, that are old. Let's just have fun playing. And this game's great. This is Gunnak, and yeah, it's one of the finer shooters on the NES in my opinion that I've seen. It's not the best shooter that I've seen, but it's very, very good, and it's really enjoyable. Whoa. Boss time. Oh, I didn't get the bomb off quick enough. And he's down. Yatta! Okay. What would I like? I'd like to buy some weapons, please. A big ass laser. Thank you. Yes, Nippondo. Again, here in the UK, we didn't really get Fammy clones. We got TV games. We got some TV games later on. Yeah, they weren't very popular here. I feel like I missed out because I would have loved those Fammy clones as a kid. I liked Game & Watches, I liked the LCD Tiger handheld games. Yeah, they were great little time wasters, and I would have lost my shit at a TV game that had loads of NES games like the Family clones did. Now it's all about the mini consoles, isn't it, instead of the Family clones. I did buy a new mini console today. It's one that I've been trying to get hold of for a while, but it went out of stock. The price went really high, and I couldn't justify the price for what it was, really. It's not a system that I have really fond memories of. It always felt a bit janky, but it is important in video game history. And I didn't know that there was a version, a miniaturized version of this machine available. I knew they were kind of like all-in-one bundles with TV games and whatnot, but I didn't know that there was an Atari 2600 Mini with the wood veneer and everything. So I saw that on eBay today, and for the price it was at, and compared to the price it normally goes for, I had to buy it. So I'm really looking forward to actually getting that. So I'll have my my woody Atari Mini coming soon to go in the mini console collection that seems to be growing by the week, with my Neo Geo sat to my side and all of the other mini consoles under my TV. Looking forward to getting my Core Graphics Mini when that gets released here in the UK as well. I've got it pre-ordered. But due to coronavirus, of course, the pre-orders got delayed. I'm still waiting though. I'm not going to buy one on eBay. I'm going to wait and get my official one, the Core Graphics version. I was going to get the PC Engine Mini one because I think that one looks the nicest. But I really want the auto fire on the controllers, so I'm waiting for the Core Graphics. Really good progress on this game. I don't want to jinx it, but at this rate we could complete the whole thing. We're on track for beating the whole game. Got 5 lives in stock. Kicking ass. Bit tight around here. Just gotta focus shooting in some areas. We'll be fine. Fine and dandy. Ah, he says dying. Hot. Right. I'm firing a bomb. Oh, that one's snazzy. I'm losing my headset here. Oops. Dock up. Awfully close. Back to the boring bombs now. Boring works. Oh! It died right at the end. Moving on to area 4. At $5. Nice varied levels in this game. Makes it always interesting to see what's coming up next. That is not the right bullet type I need. That's an F for fail. Midway boss. Easy peasy. Good. That's close. You have the famous clonic multi-game cartridge 101 Contra function. Nice. The only Famicom clone I have is a little handheld I got from my son. It was only something like £8 from TomTop. It had 500 NES games on it, and it's really weird. It's the only version of Super Mario Brothers that I've seen, anyway, that's converted the graphics of Mario and Luigi into bears and called the game Super Bear Brothers. It's really weird. It's kind of cool. They were dirt cheap. Whoa! Groot just fucked me. Again? Ah! Oh, you're dead. But I lost a lot of lives. Had to bust open a drink. You know what? I'm not going to bother buying a weapon. I'm just going to buy some turbo power. And a couple of bombs. That will do me. Okay. Because I seem to get plenty of power-ups just through the first few enemies anyway, so it seems like a bit of a waste of money to buy some outright. Listen to that music. Those little yellow spikes, are they screws? Because every time I go to the bank, it always seems like they're trying to screw me. Gold bars, gold doubloons, safe crackers, all kinds of fun stuff in here. Come back! Okay, it's starting to get a little bit scary in here now. Gonna have to go into try-hard mode in a sec. Yeah. Hello, kitty. W for Wayne drops. Yeah. Extra life. 2 bazillion squillion points in the bag. Show me the money! Or at least a power up. Sprite flickers starting to kick in. And not just in the score, in the actual sprites now. Yeah. Damn. know when I said we were on track to finish the whole game? Yeah, I may have jumped the gun on that one. We're not going to make it out of this stage, I don't think. Lost my wings. Lost my life. Game over. But what a great shoot 'em up that is. Gunnak is awesome. I love Gunnak. Fun game. Really fun game. There we go. I think that's enough footage of that particular title. Not a bad score either, if I do say so myself. So let's move on to the next game now. What else was mentioned in the chat previously? Guardian Legend, but as we've done a few shmups already, let's steer clear of that for now. Captain Skyhawk? I've no idea what that is. So let's try it, shall we? Captain Skyhawk, where you at? Captain America and the Avengers. Captain Saver, which is a good game. Captain Saver. It's Shatterhand, basically. Captain Skyhawk, here we are. Let's see how this goes. Oh, it seems like my encoder is overloaded, so we're just going to hold off for a moment and see what's going on there. Oh, my PC has decided to start defragging hard drives when I'm recording on one. Wonderful. Perfect timing. Right, I've cancelled that. Here we go, Captain Skyhawk, here we come. Now, I have high hopes for this. It is a rare game, so... Ooh, interesting. So it's got an interesting view. That is going to take some getting used to. So we've got to adjust for height and left and right as well. And we can't hit the walls. Okay. Oh. This is frustrating. Now, can we hit enemies from any height? Yes, it looks like we can. Okay. So in that case, why would I ever want to go low? Let's see. Tank gun. Don't seem to have... Oh, I do have other weapons. I just have to charge them up first. I've got to say, I'm not entirely convinced on this one. Perhaps it's a slow burner. But it's definitely not an afterburner. In terms of instantly grabbing me and never wanting to let me go. This is, yeah, not sure. I think once I get used to the perspective, it will be okay. How the hell do I beat that? Let's use auto fire. Here's a question for you. Do you consider auto fire as cheating in a game? Let me know in the chat. Do you think auto fire is cheating? It's also hard to tell what's explosion and what's actually bullet. So the explosions don't hurt you, but the bullets obviously do. Yeah, this, not really feeling it. Yeah, not really feeling it at all, I'm afraid. Perhaps it gets better. I'm going to give it one more go. Give it one more go. Because the initial perspective did throw me off. I've got to give it a fair shake. If somebody says it's really good, then I'm absolutely going to check it out. But everybody's taste is slightly different, so... or sometimes completely different. So some games I love, you might hate. Some games you hate, I might love. It's just the joy of the world, you know? Russian players have created an interesting version of Star Force for the Spectrum. Ooh! You have piqued my interest, Carlos. Star Force on the Specky could be very, very cool indeed. Because Spectrum has a very special place in my heart. It was the first computer I ever played on. It was the first computer I ever owned. I was 3 years old. That Spectrum has my heart, basically. I love the Specky. Despite its limitations, despite everything, I still love my Spectrum. How am I supposed to hit this thing? I'm not hitting it. I'm either too high, too low, so let's go slap bang in the middle. I'm still not hitting the damn thing. There, I was hitting it there, I was pointing down. Gotta say... oh, I'm just undoing the headset there for a moment. I'm not huge on that. Thank you for the suggestion. I don't think Captain Skyhawk is going to be making it anytime soon. I will play it some more and give it the benefit of the doubt, but for now, my first impression isn't that this is incredible, I'm afraid, Craig. So what was next? Deja Vu, Crash at Demon Head. Now, Deja Vu I know is an adventure game, so we won't really get the most out of that, but let's try Clash at Demon Head. Clash at Demon. There it is. $1990X. Oh, remember when that was all the rage. 1990X all over the place. Okay. Bang! It's a transmission from headquarters. My numbers come up again. Clash at Demon Head. You're not a quitter, are you? Where's your camp? Heh, heh, heh. You haven't got a chance of getting the camp without the royal medallions of 7 governors. I'm Tom Guycott, the chief of governors, and I'll be waiting for you in my desert fortress. Okay, so I've got 4 ways to go. I am going to take the leftmost route. The rightmost route then. Okay, I thought he might have been a platform. Obviously not. Dope. Game over. Wow. Okay. I've got to say, I'm not really seeing what makes this game special at the moment. In fact, it's a bit... Ah! Uh-oh. Hang on, something is going wrong with the PC here. I'm getting stuttering and bits and pieces. Bear with me 1 second. I'm just gonna be right back and I'm gonna figure out what's going on there. So just bear with me a sec. Okay, sorry about that. It decided that it would be time now for my media center to update its library. Annoying, huh? But anyway, I've got that fixed now, so it should be fine. Should be fine going forward. I think I've seen enough of Clash of Demon Head though. Certainly heard enough of the music. So let's move on. I don't think that's anything particularly special, to be honest. So let's go on to the next one. So Track and Field 2, yeah, we've already done that in a previous video. So what else do we have? I'm just going through the chat previously. Okay, so B-Wing. Somebody mentioned B-Wing. I think that was Carlos that mentioned B-Wings. So let's... Okay, are we back? I think we're back. Okay, great. Sorry about that. The program I used to stream OBS kind of died. I had to reboot it. So apologies for that. So we're on B-Wings. And we get a nice little multi-selector to start with. We'll try that. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Okay, so graphically, this isn't much to shout home about. It's decidedly average to look at. But it scrolls smoothly. How do I pick that up? Ah, like that. Okay. Oh. I died. And let's try cannon. Oh, it's sending out love hearts. Back to the van again. That is a lot of bullets. Ooh. Let's try a diner. No! I accidentally shot them away. This is tricky. This is going to take some getting used to. And let's go again. And let's go for a wide shot. Business with this one. Come on. Oh, I couldn't go down the screen far enough. What the umbrella does. Carlos, this is one of your favourite games, right? What does the umbrella do? Sticking with the weapon I've got this time. Whoa! Whoa! Is this the boss? It looks bossy to me. Oh, this isn't good. Can't actually hit him, he's firing too many bullets in the way. There we go. Gothic Werewolves Blade. Whoa! Thank you very much for the subscription there. Always good to have another one in the fold. Nice to see. Thank you very much. Oh, I held on to the button too long. I didn't get to pick my weapon. I'm going to continue this time, but I am going to remember to let go of the damn button. What? Maybe I can't pick. Maybe I can't pick on stage 2. Because I only tap the button. Whoa. This is getting scary. Getting very scary. Those bullets fire so quickly. Getting into a bit of a rhythm there. Completely lost it now, of course, but... Ooh, that was close. Missed. No. press the pause button. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Come on! First one. Okay, we have a gap. We have a gap. Come on, we're going down. We're going down. Yes. What an ass monkey that was. Oh, we've got a pink level this time. These guys again, they fire bullets so fast. If I've got nowhere to dodge, this is gonna be a problem. Yeah. And for some reason I can't pick my weapons anymore. I could on the first level, but not on stage 2 or 3. What the f... Okay. I can't get through those gaps. So if something comes, I'm done. Yeah, like that. Boom. Alright, well that was B-Wings. It's a game I've not played before. It's alright. It's nothing special, but it looks like it was a fairly early game, and it has its appeal. It's very hardcore. My finger hurts from playing it, so yeah, it's got that going for it. Oh, just unclick my fingers. Sorry for hitting the mic. Let's get those crack-a-lacking. And on to the next one. We'll do one more game, and then I think we'll be calling it a night. So, there are new people in the chat. There are new people that have joined the stream. So, guys, the new guys that have just joined, please let me know an obscure game that you think only you might really like, or a game that you think I might not have already covered for a top 100 list. Let me know some of your favourite games so that I can check them out if I haven't already. Pop them in the chat, and I'll pick one, and we'll play that. Suggestions? Know if I've recorded footage for that game or not already, whether I've tested it, whether it's a game we can test together. Don't be shy. Leave it open for a few more moments while we listen to this amazing music. Yes, wonderful. No suggestions? If that is the case, then I will just pick something at random. Let's make it a great game to end off on. Oh, Carlos. My favourite ZX Spectrum games, my live stream would be hours and hours and hours long. I love my Spectrum. I will be doing lists, but I'll be splitting them out with 16K, 48K, and 128K games, because there are just so many. Hundreds of fond memories. The games might be terrible by today's standards, but they have a really special place in my heart, some of them. They're just fantastic. I have covered Spectrum in the past on the stream, but I've not dedicated entire streams to it yet. Okay, well, as nobody's made any suggestion, somebody did previously mention G.I. Joe, and there are 2 G.I. Joe games for the NES, so let's check them both out, shall we? This one is G.I. Joe the Atlantis Factor. Oh, NEG, yes. The disc system. I'm not going to include the disc system games in this list. They're going to be on a separate list. But I do know the game you mean. It's Biomutant something something, and it was released on cartridge in 1993. And I've already recorded footage of it. It's a fun game. It's quite hard and it's quite unique, but it's fun. So I've already done that one. It's Biomutant something or other. Hang on, let me find the name for it. Oops. Oh, Biomiracle Bakute Upa. Biomiracle Bakute Upa is the baby game on the disc system, and it was released on cartridge afterwards. But yeah, already done footage for that one. But we're going to check out the 2 G.I. Joe games just as a last hurrah. This one's made by Capcom, so I have high hopes for this. Let's hope the Atlantis Factor isn't shite. One year ago, the Joe team attacked and destroyed Cobra Commander's main base on an uncharted island in the Atlantic. Unknown to anyone at that time, the island was actually all that remained of the lost continent of Atlantis. Oops! After their defeat, Cobra unearthed an ancient power source and found that they could use it to revive Cobra Commander! Okay. Nice intro screen. Looks pretty. Green erection coming up. By tapping into the ancient power source, Cobra Commander has raised the lost continent and is now rebuilding his forces. It's a desperate race against time as General Hawk attempts to assemble a strike team before Cobra can use their power source to destroy the world. General Hawk, infiltrating the island of Atlantis will be difficult. Several members of the Joe team have already taken up positions on the island. Once you find them, they will assist you in your assault on the power source. Intelligence indicates that Cobra Commander has taken hostages and placed them in locations around his base. I'll continue to monitor the operation from our orbital base. Good luck. And you know what my first impression of this is? Bionic Commando. The map looks... it reminds me of Bionic Commando so much. Let's hope the game is as good. So, we've got... interesting. We've got like a preview window before we actually play. Then we go to decide. No? Okay. End. Okay. Right. Route 1. Sound effects are really quiet compared to the music. You'd expect it to be a bit more punchy. Come back! There we go. Why did the bullets fly off like that? It's really strange. filling me with, oh wow, this is cool. Well, yeah, okay. Just whip my gun out. Nice big sprites for the enemies, though. Are you going to kill me before I kill him? Yes. Okay. And it's a one and done, just like Bionic, if I remember rightly as well. Okay. We go to the left. There's some power-ups there. Nice. It makes a lot more sense just to whip out your gun. Just start wailing on them that way. You get a lot more power-ups. You can catch the power-ups easier. And you replenish your bullets quite quickly. Okay, that's good to know. Why resort to your fists when a gun will do the job? Oh, he came back to life. Maybe with double bullets I can take him out. Because I can't really jump over him, can I? No. Try it again. We'll try jumping over. It doesn't look like it's doable. My jump arc doesn't seem like it can be high enough. Although, it might just... Oh, actually, yeah, if you hold the button down, you jump higher. So that's how you do it. There's no real point using your fist. The gun's just way better. And you get so much ammo. The only thing it's useful for is taking out those sentries, and that's about it. Well, thank you for joining us, Carlos. Yeah, it must be quite early in the morning, because it is here as well. So thank you for joining me. I hope you had a good time reliving some of these games. And thank you for your suggestions. There's been some very good games that I've got to play today. So thank you, Carlos. I hope you have a good evening. Good night. Clerman, this is G.I. Joe the Atlantis Factor. And not too convinced on that, whether that's worthy or not. Let's try the other G.I. Joe game. Come on. There are 2 G.I. Joe games on this. Worthy of putting on the list, so hopefully this is the one. Okay, so we can pick a variety of different GIs. I'm going to go with rock and roll, because he's got massive guns. Captain Gridiron. Wow, those jumps are high. Yeah, very nice character portraits, Woody. Say, this looks, on first impression, nicer overall than the Capcom game. But I'm guessing the Capcom game is the sequel to this, but this so far... Oh, that's nice. Jump from foreground to background, that's pretty cool. I'd say this has got the better presentation, you know? I think it also plays a little bit better as well. certainly no guesswork involved. Oh. The jumps are way high. And there is a bit of tile draw on the edge, but we can forgive that. Massive sprites for bosses. That's got to be a background layer, surely. Yeah. I'm gonna run out of bullets at this rate. Whoa! Yeah, I'd say this is the better game of the two so far. This is, to me, much more playable than the Atlantis Factor. This is pretty good. Difficult. I'm dead. So who do we pick next? So the Duke is down. Let's go for this dude. Oh, look at this. Can't jump as high. Each player's got his own stats, own way of playing by the look of it. Something in there, but can't quite reach with this character. He's got less health than Captain Gridiron. Looks like he kicks more ass. Conserve ammo, but I'm not going to. Just grab the ones that are close to me. Let's take out this boss. Keep jumping into the ship because we keep wanting to leap over. Mic audio a bit low. Okay, I will fix that. Ah. Oh, you can swap on the fly as well. Okay. How's that for mic audio? Is that better? That should hopefully be better. Fingers crossed. Anyway. I can turn it up a touch more. How's that now? I don't want to turn it up too high. Perfect. Okay. So Joe, you think you're pretty tough? Well, I'm waiting. How do I break my way through? Oh. Probably gotta go in from underneath. Nope. Okay. Oh shit. Tell you what, there's a lot of varied enemies. Dropping another bomb. Oh shoot. The floor can be destroyed. squeaky bum time, folks. No! Whoops. I told you I was not easy. Ha ha ha. Right, let's try some different teammates. Let's try Snake Eyes and Blizzard, shall we? Now, before I go down the way I went last time, I'm making sure there's nothing up here that's worthwhile. The hell is that? Radioactive water. There's some weird stuff coming out of it. Okay. Oh, you can jump downwards through platforms. That's good to know. Oh, hey, old soul. Yeah, it's like... It's a day off tomorrow, so... Whoa! Can't quite jump up there. I wonder if Ninja Guy can... Oh yeah, look at his jump. Super floaty. Boing. He's got a sword. Nice. There was a bomb we had to place up here, wasn't there? Yeah. This is a fun game, I like this one. It's tricky though. I think it's time to get the other dude out. Mr. Blitzpop or whatever his name was. Where's the exit? Now, do I have to kill him or the bird as well? Which is the main enemy? I'm guessing it's him, but it's not that easy to hit. Oh, son of a... Right, so we've got super floaty jumpy face. Hit him from the edge, probably. Yeah, we can just pummel him from the side. This damn bird's not in the way. Oh, ho, ho, shit. Get off me, man. Keep your fucking bird away from me. It's getting precarious now. No, 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 no. Shit. Yes, eat shit. Okay. Quite hard. It's only level 2. You defeated my forces, but I won't be so easy. That's what you said last time. Oh, you can cut that crap out. One touch. Oof. It's hard. Alright, let's see where we end up. Back here. Give it one more go. Damn it. Get off me. Oh. Easy that time. May he forever choke on 1,000 dicks. Mission complete. Password. Duff. Great job, men. The Amazon base is gone and we're on the move. This mission will be an attack on the missile base in Antarctica. Blizzard, you'll be the leader of this mission. Please select your team, Yo Joe. So, each character has its own leveling system, which is really quite advanced. It's pretty cool. Nothing that way. Nope. Ooh. Platforming is going to be rough on this one. Ooh. God damn. Yeah, this is hard. He's going to die, so I'm going to swap him out. Where's the weak point? Where's the weak point? It's got to be around somewhere. Do I just have to literally just blow up all the missiles? I'm swapping. out of bullets. So I am punching an aircraft to death. Wonderful. We are destroying some of the missiles though. So we just got to destroy all of the missile placements. It's not... Oh, okay. That's disappointing. Now I've got 1 bar of health. Okay. Well, that is the end of G.I. Joe. I've got to say, the Atlantis one, this one, pretty damn good. I like this a lot. So, I'm going to put it on my spreadsheet, because that game is rather interesting, and I do like it. Whether it will actually make it into the top 100 itself, I don't know, but it's certainly noteworthy. Certainly a good game. And I can see why somebody recommended it. Now, I did say that after the G.I. Joe games, we would call that an end to the stream. Woody Pop, no. Taxan made the first one. Capcom made the second. And the first one's better. Yeah. The one that I've just played now was the original. And that one, for me, is the better game out of the two. Should have worn your long johns. Yeah, so that's made by Hasbro and Taxan. And the other G.I. Joe game... Let me just boot it up again. Just to see... Capcom and Hasbro. So it wasn't made by Taxan, but it was licensed by Hasbro. But anyway, we got through a fair amount of decent games tonight. It was a very productive stream. I think this is going to have to join the stream next time. I can't wait to play some more of this, especially once I've hacked it. But yeah, we've done well. We've got some really cool NES games. Thank you for those suggestions. It's opened my eyes to a fair few games that I wasn't aware of, or I didn't realise how great they were. So I'm really appreciative of that. I really like learning about new games. Playing something I haven't played before, like B-Wing, was, while the game itself wasn't amazing, it was nice to play something brand new. For me, as something I've never seen before. So yeah, I really appreciate that, guys. Thank you for sticking with me this evening into this morning. It's now 3 AM here in the UK, and I need some sleep, because even though I don't have work tomorrow, it's a big celebration where I live. See, I live in the Channel Islands, and 75 years ago, we were released from being held captive by the Germans in World War II. So we have a celebration called Liberation Day, which we are enjoying tomorrow, or today. It's a very big thing for us. You know, we were captive by Germans. We were the only part of UK soil to be captured. And yeah, we commemorate 75 years of being free today. So it's a pretty good one. Going to be out celebrating. Well, not out celebrating, out in my garden celebrating because of the lockdown. Have a few bevies, have a nice relaxing time with the family, have a good day. So I may not be streaming tomorrow. It depends how many of those bevies I have and what kind of a state I'm in. But if not, I hope you have a wonderful day. And thank you for spending a bit of time with me today. And I'll see you next time. Until then, bye.